Alrighty guys, this is a 2011. I picked it up because they're really rare, and honestly I wanted a chance to work on it. I did a valve job, got everything all straight with the motor, runs perfect, put a new battery in it, new carburetor, new fuel lines, new air intake. The brake master cylinders were all locked up. I went ahead and put new brake master cylinders on there. I didn't have a parking brake, so I went ahead and installed one that had a parking brake set up, as you guys can see. So now it's got a parking brake in case you park it somewhere on a hill. I got everything working. It's just a few things somebody has to go through. I did notice that after about 25, 30 miles an hour, this thing will go 60, right? But it's been sitting a while. I did notice that it needs an alignment. It's about a ½ inch off, which will make the tires bounce after about 25 or 30 miles an hour. You'll get some tire wobble. So I cannot do an alignment at my house. I can do everything else, fix everything else. I just don't have the tools to do an alignment. So this will need an alignment if you want to go faster than like 25 or 30. This is a 150, so it will go 55 or 60 miles an hour, but it's definitely going to need an alignment. Other than that, tires are in very good shape. Steers works properly. Both brakes engage. I can't remember. I know the tachometer works. I don't think the speedometer works, and honestly, it's probably something very simple, but I'll crank it up. This will be from an absolutely cold start. Hold the brake, push the start button. I've got this thing tuned in so well, it's crazy. Open exhaust, let her breathe a little bit. It's about 12 horsepower engine now. With the restrictor on there, it would have been 9 horsepower. With it off, it's about 12. So the lean does work. I don't really want to lean it right now. This is the lean lock. If you pulled this down, it would allow the scooter to lean all the way over on its side, which is how the steering works. But I don't want to do that because my $5,000 scooter is sitting next to it, and I'd really hate to on accident push my very expensive scooter over and whack it and ding it up. But headlights working, as you can see. I mean, it needs a little bit of work still. It needs an alignment, and the rear tail light, somebody has to go through the lights and replace all the bulbs. I'm not going to do that. This project is pretty much done for me. I spent a lot of personal time and effort getting this thing on the road and making it run like it does, so I mean, she's ready to rip. This thing is ready to go. It runs flawlessly. So sounds good, runs good. It just needs a new owner. I do have a title for it, so if anybody was curious, I do have the title for this. And yeah, I'm thinking $1,000 is fair. These things are really rare. They don't really have them in the US anymore. It's like the scooter Can-Am version. They kind of stopped producing these in like 2015. This is 2011, so I mean, you have a chance to own a part of the scooter history, I guess. The only reason I'm asking that much is, despite the condition, I put a lot of money and time into this scooter to bring it back to life. So it's not just a project now. It needs a paint job, it needs a seat cover, and it needs the rear lights and alignment. She's ready to rip. I mean, you can put it on the road now. I really don't care what you do, but she'll go. She'll do every bit of it. So anyways, hey, I just wanted you guys to hear it run, and yeah. She's rearing to tear up the streets. Just needs a new owner to do it.